Okay, so I saw a lot of questions that were focused on, hey, how do I know what an option contract, a call, or a put? Only two things you can do in there. A lot of strategies, but how do I know what the price is? And if you hear the buzzwords that, hey, the option market perfectly prices these contracts, so you understand what it is that they mean by that, I'll show you. So if you're using Fidelity, you can use their Active Trader Pro, and you can go up to options and then option chain, and when you click on that, you get this window. Now, for it, most people, if you've been doing options trading, you can read this, you understand what this is, what's going on here. This is the call side, the put side. But if you're new and you're like, okay, well, is this a good price? What should the price be, right? The best way to find that is there's a very large calculation you can try to do, which is very complex and difficult. Or inside of the Trader Active Trader Pro, you can right click up here on this bar and choose settings, and we'll actually open up a window to give you the opportunity to select additional columns. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, I've got delta selected, you can add in intrinsic value and time value. So those are the two things that make the option contract price what it is. As there's an intrinsic value, that's if it's in the money, or the strike price is for the calls, if the strike price is below the current stock price, that means that it has some intrinsic value. Time value, so if you get something and there's an expiration date of 100 days out or 60 days out, that additional time, it gives you your time value. And when you add them and click apply, you can actually see right here the intrinsic value for everything that's in the money on the calls and the time value. And if you see this, the further out you get in the future for an expiration date, the more time value you get. So if you're looking at this and you're like, hey, is the current price of 21.80 a good deal, or 22.15? Well, you add these two together, and that's going to give you what your the actual price of what the contract is. So what I'll do is I'll move this calculator over there so you can see it. Oops, hold on. Okay, so if we took that 4, so the one we're looking at is right here, the 210 strike, 64 days out. The intrinsic value is 46372 plus the 17,3886. That gives us a price of 22.02. So probably closer to $22 or 22 even on there. So that would let you know that, hey, if you're going to buy this right now, the actual value of what it should be is $22. And you can see right there, the last transaction was for $22. So there you go. Hopefully this answers the question. If you don't have the app to be able to do this in the app, all you have to do is, if you go to the NASDAQ site and look up intrinsic and time value values for whatever underlying stock or option chain you're trying to look at, it will give it to you, and then you can make an informed decision on what you want to pay for that option contract. So I hope this helps somebody. Again, if you got more questions, let me know. All right. Hey, have a good rest of your day.